Mr. McGinnis, please put your mic on mute.
Good.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas. We have two dockets today. We have a motion to revoke probation docket and an announcement docket. First case on our announcement docket is cause number M331742. Case is filed the state of Texas versus Tyler Wayne Parker. Mr. Parker, would you please come forward with your attorney? Mr. Parker, your full name is Tyler Wayne Parker?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Parker?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. Mr. Parker, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Marvel Provo. Attorney Provo, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
And Mr. Parker, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. And the state is represented in this case by Haley Simmons. And Ms. Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Provo, what is your announcement in Mr. Parker's case?
Yeah, we would like to have this reset and place it on the plea docket.
Okay, give us a reset date for plea.
It'll be April 8th.
April 8th, 2024. Mr. Parker, your case is being reset to April 8th, 2024. Your attorney is going to get a copy of your reset. Once you get a copy of your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Next case is cause number M324320. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Edward Barlow. In this case is on our motion to revoke probation document. Mr. Barlow, would you please come forward? Mr. Barlow, your full name is Edward Barlow. How are you doing, Mr. Barlow? And Mr. Barlow, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Marvel Provo. State is represented in this case by attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing more judging yourself.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for access. And the probation office is represented by Mr. Gary Gilliam. Mr. Gilliam, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Mr. Hubel, what is the state's recommendation in Mr. Barlow's case?
At this point, the defendant has completed the community service hours. They are finding that that we are agreeing to have converted to community service hours. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, okay. So you wanna, so 67 hours of community service. The fines and fees of $837 will be converted to 67 hours of community service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It said the defendant will be required to pay, what's the supervision fee? Is that $80? I was reading right here.
680.
Oh, 680.
680 on supervision fees,
Oh, okay.
180 on way and 190 on restitution.
Okay. Now, Mr. Barlow, I have a document before me that is titled Order Amending Terms of Community Supervision. Do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant's Signature? Now, before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you? And did you read and understand everything in this document? And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Mr. Barlow, the court is going to sign the order amending the terms of community supervision. How many times was he extended? I want to see one extension.
Zone one from 21 to 22.
Okay. So this probation, this MTRP has been on since 22. Let me see, this is probation amendment. October. To October of 22, right? Okay, I see that. And then we did a motion to revoke.
That was signed on August 17, 22.
Where's that one? What are you looking at? What was
Oh, I'm sorry, administrative hearing was signed.
August 17th was the administrative hearing.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a motion to revoke probation was December 12th of 2022. That's what I'm looking at.
I see the same thing, December 13th.
This motion filed too late. I don't know if I have jurisdiction.
Sure.
I lost jurisdiction if it was filed after October 20.
October 22.
Yeah, his probation ended October 26th of 2022.
And there's
The
no
motion to
jurisdiction.
revoke probation was filed in December of 2022. I don't have jurisdiction. He filed a motion after I lost jurisdiction on October 27th of 2022. They filed a motion in December.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I see unless
That's
there's,
that's what I'm reading too, sir.
yeah. Unless I'm missing something.
No.
Unless I'm missing something.
I think when they did the admin hearing,
They did that in September,
and
right?
that was on time, but then
When the
by
motion was
time we got
actually
it,
filed,
it was too late.
right?
That's how I'm reading this.
Yeah. Right. What we can do, we can hold on it, just give you some time to look into it, but unless I'm missing, unless I overlook something. Yeah, we'll give y'all some time to look and, just hold on a minute. We're gonna hold off on even on this order too.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Douglas County Court at law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session. And calls number M318630, case is styled the state of Texas versus Richard Lee Keel. Mr. Keel, would you please come forward? Mr.
Yes.
Keel, your full name is Richard Lee Keel. How you doing, Mr. Keel?
Good, all right.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Keel. You're represented in your case by your attorney, Philip Dowden. Attorney Dowden, how are you doing?
I'm great, Your Honor, thank you.
That's good. State is representing this case by attorney Erica Porter. Attorney Porter, how are you doing?
Thanks.
Miss Porter, I have before me a motion to dismiss the motion to revoke probation. Is that correct?
It is.
And the court is signing this motion to dismiss this motion to revoke probation. Mr. Keel, let's see. Let me see if he's probably off of probation after this.
Yes, sir, he's off.
He is? Okay. So, Mr. Keel, congratulations for completing your probationary period. You're no longer on probation. I just signed the motion to dismiss, the motion to revoke probation. Your attorney will be given a copy of this motion for you, and he will get a copy for himself. You can stand over here and get your motion dismissed. Once you get your motion from the attorney, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day, Mr. Dowd. I think this is your case. You're free to go as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome. Oh, this is, Mr. Barlow? Edward Barlow? Okay, we need to, Mr., won't y'all come on back up?
There were no further extensions. The motion was filed past expiration, so.
Okay, so Mr. Barlow, well, state I have before me a motion to dismiss the motion to revoke probation.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And so, Mr. Barlow, I'm signing this motion to revoke probation. That means that you're no longer on probation. Congratulations, you successfully completed probation. Okay, your attorney is going to get a copy of your motion to dismiss. Once you get a copy from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day, and Miss Provo, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
The door is locked.
You can shred this. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my name. You got a wipe? Wait, no, but I done went through 2 of them, and I got this here from
Oh, he.
Glenda.
Yeah.
I think, Mr. Gilliam, you just want me to shred this here?
Yes, sir.
She'll shred it if you don't.
Yes, sir.
Just hold on a minute. The court is in session on cause number M326-206, case style of state of Texas versus Antonio Babineau. Mr. Babineau, is that your full name? Mr. Babineau, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Babineau, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Babineau, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Babineau? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Babineau, I have a document before me that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. This motion to revoke probation was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion, it alleges that you, Antonio Babineau, was tried on July 21st of 2020 for the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. The court found you guilty and assessed punishment at 90 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail and a fine of $500. Your confinement was probated for a period of 1 year. In this motion to revoke your probation, there are 3 allegations. First allegation alleges that you, Antonio Babineau, failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court. And as of November 10th of 2020, you were $460 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Allegation number 2 states that you, Antonio Babineau, failed to perform community service hours required as ordered by the court in violation of condition 14 of your probation order. And allegation number 3 alleges that you, Antonio Babineau, failed to report by web or mail to Jefferson County Community Supervision Office for the months of August, September, October of 2020 in violation of the special amendment dated July 20th of 2020 of the defendants of your probation order. Now, if the court find that any one of these allegations are true, you can be sentenced to 90 days in the Jefferson County, up to 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, that first document, the document that you have in your hand is the judge's explanation of rights to defendants without an attorney. Now, you do not have an attorney. You have a right to have an attorney, okay? Now, as a defendant, you have 3 options regarding your right to have an attorney. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. You understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number 2, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that
Yes,
option?
sir.
And number 3, you may represent yourself. If you waive, which means if you give up your right to have an attorney to represent you, you may represent yourself. All right? Now, this document further states that, you have some tissue. This document further states that if you want an attorney to represent you and you have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. Reset means you'll be given another court date to give you time to hire your attorney.
Yes.
If you want an attorney and you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you would need to fill out a financial questionnaire. Now, the financial questionnaire is the second document, the document that she has there that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. You have to fill out that first page and half of the second page. And then the court will determine whether or not you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of court-appointed attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to waive your right to an attorney or give up your right to an attorney, represent yourself, you'll have an opportunity to speak to one of the prosecutors that's in court. However, you may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you first sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. I have a written waiver here. Now, the written waiver states that I have been advised of the nature and charges against me and the dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. Now, before I go back over this document, I'm gonna finish going over the first document. And that first document, large paragraph, as to, I guess the fourth paragraph states, be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. Now, if you choose to represent yourself, you may change your mind at any time and request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, at the bottom of that document, in bold letters, it states defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is to hire your own attorney, then you will place your initials on the first line to the left. If you have already hired an attorney to represent you, then you'll place your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is to apply for a court-appointed attorney, then you will place your initials on the third line to the left. If you have already been appointed a court-appointed attorney to represent you, then you will place your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. Now, if your choice is to waive your right to an attorney or give up your right to have an attorney to represent you and you desire to represent yourself, then you will place your initials on the fifth line to the left. Now, once you have finished initialing one of the 5 lines, then you will sign your name on the line that is titled defendant, and you will date it today's date, March 6th of 2024. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll go with attorney Frank from go hire, get y'all an appointment.
Okay, so does he have a clipboard to put his, she's gonna give you a clipboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fill that out. You can just have a seat. He doesn't have to stand here. Just have a seat in the chair by the wall, and you can fill that out when you finish. We're gonna bring you back up. All right. Go. Okay, Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is not back in session. The court is in session in cause number M 333-054. This case on announcement docket is case is style of state of Texas versus William Arlington McGinnis. Mr. McGinnis is appearing via Zoom. Mr. McGinnis, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you, Your Honor?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. McGinnis, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, how are you doing?
It's Wednesday, Your Honor.
Okay,
We're glad.
okay. And Mr. Macon, what is your announcement? And Mr. McGinnis?
Your Honor, he lives in Denver, while he's zooming in. We've requested a bunch of doctor records that I think will have bearing on the offer to be made in this case. And we anticipate a plea after I get those records and share them with the prosecutor. So I'd ask for a recess.
State, you have any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Give us a reset date. Well, where are we now?
May 15th or May 22nd.
May 22nd.
May 22nd? Okay. This case will be reset until May 22nd of 2024. Mr. McGinnis, your attorney will be given notice of your reset. Your bonds will also be given notice of reset. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bonds. You're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Next case is cause number M 333-140. Case is style of state of Texas versus Jared Wesley Hargroder.
Your Honor, we received notice this morning that he's been accepted into the Veterans Court.
Oh, yes, okay.
program, And we'll be proceeding with them.
Okay, give us a now, your full name is Jared Wesley Hargroder?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Hargroder?
Sir, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Your attorney just stated that you've been accepted into the Veterans Court. And so,
Yeah, we have a message, from felony regarding that veterans court. I don't know
okay,
if the Attorney Macon is aware. It was my understanding you have to repeat, yes, I'm gonna read the email. As condition of the offense, you have to be placed on probation in here through our court. And then the veterans court will oversee, but you still have to be placed on probation here. So I just want to make sure.
That's kind of changed from.
Yes, and I just want to make sure you
Okay.
understood.
No, I'll work
Before.
with whatever. I just wanted the court to be aware that he has been accepted into that. program.
Okay.
And I'll work that out
Okay.
with the prosecutor.
Okay, so we just reset it for a plea date or
Yes, Your
something?
Honor.
Okay. And part of the plea is, I guess, once he gets into the probation
He'll be
and
into the
veteran.
Veterans program, and then once he finishes that, how long is it, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not aware.
He'll get a certificate and then plead on the case, so I'd say 90 days.
So let me actually say, I thought it was the reverse. She's saying that he has to be placed on probation first and then go into the veterans court.
Right.
You're saying that he has to go in the veterans court and then,
It has to be a condition of probation, so you have to
Okay.
be placed on probation first. Due to the office being a DWI. So,
they wanted to participate in the veterans court program as a condition of probation.
mhm.
I'll set that up with the prosecutors, Your Honor, and then I would imagine a much shorter reset would be applicable.
Okay, give us a reset date.
April 8th.
April 8th. Okay, this case will be reset to April 8th of 2024. Mr. Hargroder, your attorney is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you're free to go.
Okay.
You have a blessed day.
Oh, my, this is that.
Okay.
Okay, next. Travis Wade Gilly. Cause number M332814. Mr. Gilly, your full name is Travis Wade Gilly. How you doing, Mr. Gilly? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Gilly, you represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon, Attorney Macon. What is your announcement in Mr. Gilly's case?
Your Honor, on Mr. Gilly's case, and simply because of my hospital stay, I've been unable to finish going over the discovery and everything with him. I asked for 30 days on his case.
30-day reset? Okay, give us a reset.
Is that an announcement docket?
Yes, it's right above Mr. Hargroder.
No, we're putting it back on the announcement docket.
Yes.
Okay.
He hadn't gone over needs more time to go over the discovery. What is tonight?
It'll be April 24th.
Okay, this case is reset to April 24, 2024. Mr. Gilly, your attorney gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Thank you. Taylor Rose Daniels. Ms. Daniels, your full name is Taylor Rose Daniels.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Daniels?
You doing well, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Daniels, you're represented by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. And Attorney Macon, what is your announcement in Ms. Daniels' case?
Your Honor, Ms. Daniels' case is going to be a plea. I need to go over some finer points with her and also her mother, so I'd ask for just a short reset of 30 days.
Give us a 30-day reset, set it for plea. Okay, this case will be reset until April 8th, 2024. Okay, so Ms. Daniels, you're gonna get your reset from your attorney or from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Aaron Lawrence Buller. Mr. Buller, your full name is Aaron Lawrence Buller?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Buller?
Good, sir.
That's good, Mr. Buller. You're represented in your case by your attorney, James Macon. Attorney Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Buller's case?
Your Honor, on Mr. Bueller's case, I learned this morning that he's not eligible for the Veterans Program because of many numerous factors.
Okay,
Other than as a condition of probation. But
Oh, he's, okay, I'm confused. He's eligible for the Veterans Program as a condition of his probation.
That's correct.
Then I'm sure we'll be working out a plea
You want to reset it on that same
Yes.
date of that other case?
Yes, sir.
That one was,
for 20.
April 24th?
Yes, sir.
No.
No, April 8th. It was April 8th.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Mr. Buller, your case will be reset, April 8th, 2024. Give you an opportunity to, get involved in the Veterans Court program as a condition of your probation. All right. Your attorney is going to get you reset, and you can have a seat in our court coordinator, give you a copy of your reset. Next case is cause number 23CCCR 2336, case of South of the State of Texas versus Lindsay Fagan Robbins. Ms. Robbins, your full name is Lindsay Fagan Robbins?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Robbins?
Well, Your Honor.
That's good. Ms. Robbins, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. And Attorney Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Robbins' case?
Your Honor, we feel this will be a plea. We'd asked for a short reset. There was a question Ms. Robbins had of whether she could have a portable breath test machine rather than the intoxilizer, and I've talked to Andrew, and they don't have any problem with that.
What's your, give us a reset date?
It's gonna be a plea, right?
Yes. Give us a plea date.
April 15th.
Okay, this case will be reset until April 15th, 2024. Once you get your attorney is gonna get your reset. And, you also get a reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Buller.
Next two cases are cause numbers M332-929, cause number M332-931. Both cases are South State of Texas versus Peter Tran. Mr. Tran, your full name is Peter Tran?
Sure.
How are you doing, Mr. Tran? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Tran. You're represented by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, what are your announcements in Mr. Tran's cases?
Your Honor, Mr. Tran wishes a trial in each of the cases.
Okay, let's reset it for trial. Give us a trial date.
April 22nd.
Okay, these cases will be reset for trial April 22nd, 2024. Mr. Tran, you'll be given a copy of your reset. Once you get a copy of your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Macon, I think this is your last case.
Did we do Mr. Brannon?
Who is Brandon? Brandon.
Howard Brannon?
Macon. Brandon. Okay. Willard Jerome Brannon II? Mr. Brannon, your full name is Willard Jerome Brannon II?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Brannon?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Brannon. You're represented in your case by your attorney. Attorney James Macon, Attorney Macon. What is your announcement in Mr. Brannon's case?
Your Honor, on Mr. Brannon's case, I'm gonna ask for 30 days to finish going over the discovery and everything with him at that time, and ask for a short recess.
Okay, give us a 30-day reset on Brannon.
April 24th.
Okay, this case will be reset until April 24th, 2024. Mr. Brandon, you'll get a copy of your reset. Once you get a copy of your reset, you're free to go.
Yes, sir.
And you have a blessed day. And this is the last case, Ms. Macon, you free to go as well.
Thank
And you have a blessed day.
You too.
Next case is cause number 23CCCR 09 A2 case is filed with State of Texas versus Holly Heisner.
Well,
Good morning, Ms. Heisner. Your full name is Holly Heisner.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Heisner?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Heisner. You represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Ryan Matuska. Attorney Matuska, how are you doing?
well.
Morning. Mr. Matuska, what is your announcement in Ms. Heisner's case?
For a short 30-day reset to pay a restitution.
Okay. Discuss something. Get restitution
Yes, sir.
to be paid. Give us a reset date. Heisner is on page 4 of the announcement. I get the first case.
May 15th.
Is that enough time
Yes,
for
sir.
to pay the restitution? This case will be reset to May, what's that, 19th, 15th, May 15th of 2024. Your attorney is gonna be given, attorney is gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, free to go, and you have a blessed day. You are. And, Efren Otto Wilson,
Nope.
Efren Wilson, that's Mr. Matuska's, oh, it's set with felony?
Yes,
So
sir.
he must have a felony set today.
He might be in drug court. I'm about to go over that.
Okay, and then he needs to come over here.
Yeah, let me find out.
No,
No, that too. He
we're
might.
not in jail.
Yeah,
No, no,
Not in
no,
custody.
he's not in custody, but you can check and see if he's in drug court.
had a long night, early morning.
Jefferson County Code Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session with the motion to revoke probation docket. Cause number M326206, case of Style State of Texas versus Antonio Babineau. Mr. Babineau, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Babineau, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Babineau, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God? You may put your hand down, Mr. Babineau. Mr. Babineau, I have before me two documents. First document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights of Defendant's Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on line that state you'd like to apply for a court-appointed attorney? I also have another document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document? And on page 2 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant Signature. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Babineau, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Mr. Babineau, I've read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Lindsay Scott. Attorney Scott will be given information to contact you, and you will be given information to contact her. The court coordinator will give you that information. Once you get the information from the court coordinator, you will be free to leave, and you have a blessed day. Now, Mr. Babineau,
Yes, sir.
I know the state has filed a motion to revoke your probation, but you are still currently on probation.
Yes, sir.
So you need to do all of the things that you're required to do on probation, reporting, et cetera.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Please have a seat in that chair, the first chair. Now, Mr. Gilliam is from the probation office. Yeah, so he may be talking to you after you leave here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back. Okay.
Jefferson County Court of Law back in session. Court is in session in two cases on the announcement docket. First case is cause number 23CCCR 0952. Second case is cause number 23CCCR 1647. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Ephraim Otto Wilson. Ephraim Wilson, and the other case is Ephraim Otto Wilson III. Ephraim Wilson was scheduled to be in court, or Ephraim Wilson III, the same person, was scheduled to be in court in County Court at Law number 2 on today's date of March 6th of 2024 at 9 a.m. At or about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of Ephraim Wilson at the courthouse door. Ephraim Wilson did not answer. Ephraim Wilson has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 10:25 a.m. on today's date. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Ephraim Wilson at the courthouse door?
Yes.
Ephraim Wilson III. Okay, Ephraim Wilson's name was just called at the courthouse door. Ephraim Wilson did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Wilson an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion? Those motions will be granted in each case. Mr. Wilson's bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest in cause numbers 23CCCR 0952 and cause number 23CCCR 1647. And this will conclude the calling of the court's motion to revoke probation docket, the court's announcement docket. Both dockets are scheduled today, March 6th, 2024, in County Court at Law number 2. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day, and you are excused.
Thank you. One more case that, I submitted this on, Christopher Nolan is the one that, or Richard Nolan is the one that, Mark Byers.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna, they submit the dismissal on a Nolan.
Oh,